The Allahabad University, formerly known as the Muir College, was built in 1887. The university was designed by architect William Emerson, which is a blend of Indo-Saracenic and Gothic style of architecture. The architect chose Islamic style of architecture to create an order and authority with it. The architectural elements of the university that bring grandeur to it are the tower and the dome, where the tower is representative of gestures towards the infinite, while the tiled dome symbolizes harmony and grace. The architect of Allahabad University includes other spaces such as elaborate corridors and intricate carvings. The Vijayanagaram Hall. The Vijayanagaram Hall serves as the medial point of the university, and its revival was an extensive task. However, under maintenance and interventions called for restoration and repair, and hence the restoration work was commenced in 2015 by Savani Heritage Conservation Private Limited. The chief restoration task involved conservation of Vijayanagaram Hall of the University of Allahabad. The condition report depicted structural and fabric damages. The pink painted stone surface was an intervention and therefore required to be scraped off. A thorough cleaning using the aerobrasion method and paper poulticing was done. The joineries were grouted and filled with lime mortar. Lime was chosen as a material with natural additives for mortar, since it's a traditional and sustainable material. While the structural damages were stitched with the help of stainless steel pins, the jack arcs in the corridor showed rusted sections for which the retrofitting of the jack arc sections was done by adding MS plate at the base flange of the I-beam. The wall-mounted cast iron box pipes which were damaged were refitted with the similar vintage style of box pipes brought from Rajkot. The other external architectural elements such as the medallions and the cornices were either chipped, damaged, or in a broken condition, were retrofitted with stainless steel dowels and Dutchmen. The terrace was treated with lime waterproofing to avoid any seepages. The iconic dome of the structure, which is the identity of the university, was in a state of disrepair and neglect. The dome shows signs of brutal interventions where the tiles show blue, yellow and white colors. However, it is unclear if this intervention was a historic one or a recent one. Few evidences from the earlier images show that the tiles laid over the dome were in blue, particularly in the shades of turquoise blue and cobalt blue, representing infinitude of sky. The retrofitted tiles were replicated, handmade and laid with a gap of 3 mm to accommodate the contraction and expansion due to varying climatic conditions. The Vijayanagaram Hall under the dome is a spectacular display of artwork. The huge archetypal hall was a challenging task to be restored. The fresco painting was an example of artwork restoration, and its repair and restoration was carried out by the students of Allahabad University's Fine Arts Department. The rose windows showed some evidences of stained glasses and therefore were reinstalled under the guidance of stained glass expert from Mumbai. The different sized stained glasses are adorned in the pointing arcs lined rhythmically on the ground floor and first floor, which allow a play of colored light by filtering the sunlight. The series of plaques with the names of the legends run at the level in between the triforium. The flooring patterns lay out a beautiful arrangement of dark and light shades contrasting each other. The flooring inlay work resembles a woven layer of geometric and circular patterns. The two most important thematic designs on the floor of the hall are the map indicating the continents and the planets laid out in a perfectly circular manner. The cables run under these geometric patterns on the floor and are well concealed. The jewel of the hall, which was the original chandelier, was restored by the expert from Lucknow. Thus, the Vijayanagaram Hall is a collage of various architectural styles and elements. The tower of the hall is the tallest structure of the university campus and remains the focal point of the structure when viewed from a distance. The tower was retrofitted majorly for its structural members of the cast iron railing of its spiral staircase. The upper levels of the tower has uniquely styled keyhole arcs to light up the spiral staircase of the tower. The sprawling garden in the university premises has fountains lined upon either sides and a central circular fountain in between, which were restored back in their working condition. A high-tech 3D laser survey was carried out to understand the building damages in depth. Finally, With the joint efforts of Wrights, Vice Chancellor of the University of Allahabad, and Savani Heritage Conservation Private Limited, the University of Allahabad was restored back to its former glory of Muir College.